Hi everyone. I'd first like to thank you all for having us here. It's really happy to be here. I would like to tell you a bit about myself and why I started Purple Day. I'm 16 years old. I'm going into grade 11. I love hanging out with my friends, riding horses, competing in archery competitions, spending time with my family, doing the same things that most 16-year-old girls around the world like doing. I also have complex partial epilepsy. When I found out I had epilepsy, I was 7 years old, and I felt so scared, embarrassed, and alone. I thought that I was the only one person with epilepsy and who felt this way. I didn't want anyone to know I had epilepsy, and I wouldn't let my parents talk to anyone, including my family members, about it. I was scared to tell my friends or anyone that I had epilepsy, so I was afraid they would make fun of me. I was afraid my friends would see me having a seizure and make fun of me, or they wouldn't want to hang out with me, or even worse, wouldn't want to be my friend anymore. I was scared that they would think I wasn't normal or be able to do the things that they could. When I was 8 years old, my mom had the Epilepsy Association of Nova Scotia come to my school and do a presentation to my class to help them learn more about epilepsy. I saw how my friends were acting and really wanted to learn more. We asked the presenter if she knew anyone with epilepsy. She told them yes. That's when I told my mom teacher that they could tell the class that I had epilepsy too. I was scared, but I saw how nice they were all being and wanting to learn more and to be helpful. The next year, I was in grade 3. I was sitting on the couch with my mom, and I asked her why there wasn't just one day for epilepsy, like there was for cancer and St. Patrick's Day. A day where people could learn more about epilepsy, and so that people who had epilepsy would know that they weren't alone. My mom explained to me that there are different months in different parts of the world that were for epilepsy awareness. I told her I wanted to have just one day, a day where people with epilepsy, day where people could come together to help each other. I wanted to have a day where people with epilepsy could know that they weren't alone, they didn't have to feel afraid, embarrassed, or feel like I did. I also wanted people who didn't have epilepsy to learn more about it, to know that there are different types of epilepsy and how to help them if they see someone having a seizure. I also wanted to let everyone know that even though people have epilepsy, we are the same as everyone else. And that we aren't different. We have epilepsy just like someone would have blue or brown eyes. My mom said okay and asked me what I wanted to do. I told her I wanted to get everyone to wear purple. I wanted to get everyone to wear something purple, to tell people why, and to talk about epilepsy. She did explain to me that lavender was the official color of epilepsy. I told her that lavender is just a shade of purple, and by calling it Purple Day, you could wear whatever shade of purple you wanted. I told her I wanted my family, friends, schools, and people around the whole world to do this. My mom said, oh, okay, let's just stick to the community for now. But I never gave up, and I never will. I want to make sure that people all around the world don't feel like I did, and that want to let them know they aren't alone. The following year, the Anita Kaufman Foundation partnered with us, and Purple Day became even more global. Since I started Purple Day, I have seen March 26 grow bigger and bigger every year, and become a day that is celebrated by people with epilepsy and people without epilepsy all around the world. It has become a day where people can learn more about it A day where people with epilepsy don't feel alone or afraid. It has become a day that all of us from all over the world can call our own. A day for all of us to be proud, be strong, and stand together. I see people from all over the world, no matter how old they are, what race, or what religion they are, nor where they come from, coming together to stand as one and to help each other grow braver in themselves and to educate the world about epilepsy. Did you know that there are people celebrating epilepsy and epilepsy awareness on March 26th every year on every continent in the world, including Antarctica? I love how much Purple Day March 26th is growing and is still continuing, is still growing. It is continuing to bring the world together on this one day. I love hearing the stories from people who say that this has helped them speak out, be brave, and feel part of something that's just for them. I also love seeing the pictures and videos of everyone's Purple Day celebrations all over the world. Do you know that Purple Day has grown? Do you know that Purple Day Do you know how Purple Day has grown to be so big and so important? It's not just because of me, but because of all of the hard work and support from all of you guys in the businesses, the hospitals, and epilepsy organizations, and other people around the whole world. Sometimes I do wish that I didn't have epilepsy, and I wish I didn't have to take pills. But I do, and I accept that. My medicine works well, but it's still kind of scary. Epilepsy is my shadow, and I never know when I might have a seizure. It might be in class or when I'm hanging with my friends. Maybe it might happen when I'm alone and no one's around to help me. Or when I'm with a bunch of people who don't know what to do or do the wrong thing. I know that there is still a lot of work to do and awareness to happen. That is why days like Purple Day are so important. And that's why awareness, knowledge, and research are also important. Maybe one day we won't have to imagine a world when we are afraid that we might have a seizure, or when we won't have to worry about our medicines not working. A time we won't have to worry about people treating us differently or losing our friends or jobs because of epilepsy. A time when we won't be embarrassed or afraid. With Purple Day and more awareness, we can let others know that they're not alone. And on March 26th, we can continue to see the world come together as one, to support each other and to educate people about epilepsy. We can continue to change the world and to make it a better place for people everywhere affected by epilepsy. I was looking forward to speaking to all of you and to seeing more of your guys' beautiful country. I want to take a minute to thank all my global partners, Epilepsy Association of Nova Scotia, and the Need Coffin Foundation for all your guys' support and for your guys' beliefs in me and my vision, and for helping me make my dream of Purple Day being celebrated worldwide become a reality. I also want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for all of your support and for having me here today. It's truly an honor and I will never forget it. Thank you.